press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello children. So in the previous class we were studying the topic globe, longitudes and the latitudes, and we have seen what are latitudes. Latitudes are the parallel lines which are parallel to a equator, and these help us in identifying or to locate any places on a earth surface, and we represent these latitudes with a degrees, and we know that equator is an imaginary line which divides the whole earth surface into two equal halves, that is northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. And we know that poles, that is north pole and the south pole, they are treated at 90° north and the 90° south poles, south latitudes. So now we'll see the another topic, that is important parallels of latitudes. So generally these latitudes, they are 181 in number. So they are 181 in number. In your previous classes, I think in 5th class, you have studied about this topic. There you have seen that about 181 latitudes are there. But in that there are 7 major important latitudes. What are those? We'll see them now. Important parallels of latitudes or important latitudes or important parallels. Beside the equator, which is 0 degrees, the north pole, that is 90 degrees, and the south pole, that is also 90 degrees south, there are 4 important parallel latitudes. So in this 181 latitudes, there are 7 major important latitudes. In the 7, that is north pole, which is 90° north, and the south pole, which is 90° south, and also what? One through an equator, which is 0 degrees. So these 3 we have seen in the previous class. Rest 4 important latitudes we'll see today. So in the total 181 latitudes, there are 7 main latitudes. In that, North Pole, South Pole and the equator, and also other 4 latitudes will be there. So in the previous class we have seen these 3 latitudes. Today we'll see rest other 4 latitudes. Okay. So the 4 important parallels of latitudes are, first one is Tropic of Cancer. Tropic of Cancer, which is located at 23.5 degree to the north. So this is located at 23.5 degree to the north, and so there north means in the northern hemisphere. Then Tropic of Capricorn. Capricorn, which is also located to the 23.5 degree to the south. So south means in the southern hemisphere. We can see Tropic of Cancer in the northern hemisphere and the Tropic of Capricorn in the southern hemisphere. Then Arctic Circle. Then the third important latitude is the Arctic Circle, which is located at 66.5 degree to the north of the equator. And the third is Arctic Circle, which is located at 66.5 degree north to the equator, which is in a northern hemisphere. And the last one is, that is fourth one is Antarctic Circle, which is also located to a 66.5 degree to the south. So in the total 181 latitudes, there are 7 major important latitudes. They are pole, that is 90 degree north and 90 degree south, and the equator, which is 0 degree, and the Tropic of Cancer, which is 23.5 degree north, and the Tropic of Capricorn, that is 23.5 degrees south, and Arctic Circle, which is 66.5 degree to the north, and the Antarctic Circle, which is 66.5 degree to the south. So there are 7 major important latitudes. They are poles, both the poles, equator and the Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, Arctic Circle and the Antarctic Circle. So these are the important what? These are the important different latitudes. 7 major latitudes. Okay. Now we'll see the other topic, that is now we'll see the heat zones of a earth. Heat zones of the earth. Heat zones of a earth. The midday sun is exactly overhead at least once a year on all the latitudes in between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. Okay. To understand this, we will better draw a globe, that is which contain all these latitudes. Okay, so we'll draw this. This is a North Pole and this is the, can you see this? Yes, South Pole, which is 90 degrees south, okay, and this is 90 degree north, and here comes the equator, which divide both the surfaces both into equal half, which divide both the earth surface into 2 equal halves. So this is equals to this, or this is equals to this. This is northern hemisphere, which is north to the this equator, and this is southern hemisphere, which is south to a equator. Okay. Then in between this, here we see a Arctic Circle, which is 66.5 degree to the north, Arctic. Okay. Yes, and same way here we see the Antarctic, which is 66.5 degree to the south. Okay, then we see the Tropic of Cancer. Here we see the Tropic of Cancer, which is 23.5 degree to the north, and also we see the Tropic of Capricorn, which is 23.5 degree to the south. So these are the seven major, that is equator is 0 degrees, 7 major latitudes. So we'll see the heat effect on the sun. In between these Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn, in this region, once in a year, the sun will be overhead upon all the latitudes. Okay. Between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn, in between this area, sun will be overhead once in a year on all the latitudes. The latitudes which come in between these two will experiences a overhead sun once in a year. This area therefore receives the maximum heat and is called as a torrid zone. So this whole area will receive a maximum heat. So it is known as a torrid zone. The area between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn receives the maximum heat. That is why this region is known as a torrid zone. Okay, let me repeat it again. This area in between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn, it receives the maximum heat. That is why this is known as a torrid zone. The midday sun never shines overhead on any latitude beyond the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. So at this area and this area, which is behind the Tropic of Cancer and behind the Tropic of Capricorn, this area sun will not shine at midday, means it will not come at overhead. Okay. The angles of the sun rays goes on decreasing towards the poles. So the sun rays will be more at this place, means between the Tropic of Cancer and between the Tropic of Capricorn. But from this area to the poles, from Tropic of Cancer to the poles and Tropic of Capricorn to the poles, the sun rays will go on decreasing. Okay, now then as such, the areas bounded by the Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere and the Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic Circle in the southern hemisphere have the moderate temperatures. These are therefore called as a temperate zones. So the sun rays will be more in between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. Behind these two latitudes, the sun rays will be less. Sun rays will decrease us from here to the northern pole and from here to a southern pole. That is, from Tropic of Cancer to a northern pole, sun rays decreases, and the Tropic of Capricorn to a southern pole, sun rays decrease. So these areas will not receive the much heat. They will receive the moderate heat. That is why we call this area, these two areas are temperate region. So we call them as a temperate, wait. Okay, so we call them as a temperate zone or a region. This see here, we call them as a temperate zone or a region. So this area and that area we call them as a temperate zone. Okay, then next is areas lying between the Arctic Circle and the North Pole in the northern hemisphere and the Antarctic Circle and the South Pole in the southern hemisphere are very cold. So the area between this Arctic Circle and the North Pole, so this area, okay, so this area and the area between Antarctic Circle and the South Pole. So this area here the experiences more cold. So there will be a very cold. Then okay, it is because here the sun does not rise much above the horizon. Therefore its rays are always slanting and provide the less heat. These are therefore called as the frigid zones or the very cold zones. So here in this region and also in this region, sun rays will not come, means there sun will not rise above the horizon. So less amount of sun rays. That is why these areas are very cold. They are also called as frigid areas, frigid region or the very cold zone. So this is known as these two are known as a frigid zone or a very cold zone. So this is about the heat zones of earth. So till now we have seen that we have seen till now? We have seen what type of heat zones we can see on earth. So this whole earth surface is divided into two equal parts depending two equal parts by the equator. This equator, which is 0 degrees, it will divide the whole earth surface into two equal parts. So the north part is called as northern hemisphere and the south part is called as a southern hemisphere. And in the northern hemisphere we see the Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic region and the North Pole. In the southern hemisphere we see the Tropic of Capricorn, Antarctic region and the South Pole, which is Tropic of Cancer is of 23.5 degree to the north and the Arctic Circle is about 66.5 degree to the north and pole is 90 degree to the north. And here the Tropic of Capricorn is of 23.5 degree to the south and the Antarctic Circle is of 66.5 degree to the south and also the South Pole, that is 90 degree to the south. So the heat will be, the sun rays will be more in this region in between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. That is why this region experiences much heat. So this region is known as a torrid zone or a torrid region. And this region from the Tropic of Cancer to the pole and from Tropic of Capricorn to a pole, that is the region beyond the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn, that region experiences less sun rays. So there we can see the cold region. So it is called as a temperate region or a temperate zone. So those are called as a temperate zone or a temperate region. Then in between the Arctic Circle and the North Pole, the sun rays will not come, or there will be very less sun rays, and also in between the Antarctic Circle to a pole. So at that region we experiences frigid cold, we experiences very much cold. That is why that area is known as a frigid zone or a cold zone. Okay, so this is about the distribution of the heat on the earth surface. So we know that to locate certain places on a earth surface, we need the major some reference lines, that is latitudes and also longitudes. Longitudes we'll see in the future class, but about the latitudes, there are about 181 latitudes. In that 7 major latitudes are there. They are both the poles, equator and the Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic Circle and the Arctic Circle. So this is about the total class. So this is about the today's class. Here we have seen different zones, and that is what is the difference between the zones of a heat, means where is the how much heat is distributed from which region to which region, that we have seen now. And we have also seen that major latitudes. So in the future classes we will see about the longitudes. So till then you should read this and be prepared for the further classes. Thank you.